recently I read a book by Mel Robbins called The Let Them Theory, and it was very helpful for me in the situations that I was dealing with some anxiety and some stress that I was having that was work related. I had to come to the conclusion that I can't control my employers and the choices that they're going to make and the decisions that they're going to make. All I can do is make the best decision for me in that situation. So this book talks about, you're going to let them do what they're going to do. You have no control over that, but then you're going to take your control back by saying, let me do this in this instance, or let me do that, because these are the things that I control. If this isn't the right place for me, then maybe it's time for me to move on, or maybe this is a time for me to learn to grow, and what are the areas that I can control in this situation for me. And one day afterwards, I was in my car, and I listened to them on audiobooks. I don't have a lot of time to read, and I commute a lot, so I listen to them on audiobooks. And I had just listened to it and a section, and I was sitting there contemplating it when a thought popped in my head. And all of a sudden I thought, we're missing a step. The first step is let them, they're going to do what they're going to do. And then the next step is to let me control the things that I have the ability to control. But the third step that I recognized was that we need to let Him, God, be part of that equation. Whereas we let them do what they're going to do, we're going to control the things that we can control, but then we're going to turn it all over to God. And we're going to allow Him to work in His mysterious way. Oftentimes we get into situations that we feel like we're stuck in, or that we can't get out of, or that we feel trapped. And I think that we lose track that God has a plan for us, and there is a bigger and better plan than we could possibly even imagine for ourselves. And at that point, we need to turn it over to Him and allow Him to do His amazing work. So I'm going to encourage everybody today that if you haven't had a chance to read The Let Them Theory, that you read it. And then once you've learned all of the things that book has to share, and then you start working on the things that you can do within yourselves for the let me part of it, then I encourage the next step to be that you open your Bible and you start asking God to help you with that as well. Let Him do those wonders and those works that you feel might be impossible, or that you can't get through without Him. So I would just encourage everybody today to learn to let Him help you with whatever it is that you need at this moment in time. Because He's always there, and He's always going to be with you, and He has a bigger plan for you. And I just want you to know that He loves you, and He's there to help you.